My 28F husband 30M cheated and it's changed everything. Hello. My husband cheated on me while away at work and built a long-term fling with this woman. I had the usual gut feeling and snuck on his phone one night. What I found changed me. The trauma is so real I feel it in my bones. The way he talked with her was how he used to be with me before kids and life built up together. The sex convos hit me really hard as well. We have 2 kids and I stayed as calm as possible to keep the house peaceful. He is so oblivious I always see him on his phone looking happy and I see why. I'm done begging for his attention and for us to do fun things together. I decided to see a therapist and a lawyer while he went back to work. I confronted him 3 weeks later when he was back again from work. I sat him down, let my hurt show and explained all I knew about the affair. He tried denying it but I showed him the proof and he obviously met with her again this last trip. He broke down. After a few days of tears and talks he said it was just sex and excitement, that he wants to keep the family together and not split up the kids. He said he would stop it and he will do anything for me and the kids. He can't stand the idea of sharing custody as his parents had it and he just can't do it. I told him he could have full custody and I'd do weekends here or there, holidays. This really hit him hard. He is freaking out. He thinks I don't love my kids. I do love them. They are beautiful smart little girls, but I have feeling now discussed in therapy and this arrangement makes more sense. I didn't originally even want kids but my mind changed after we discussed it lots. The kids can sense something is up in the house. The tension is everywhere. I have a career like him and am just as busy. Kids are in school full-time now. He can be mom and have his fun. I've heard it before, men don't leave cause they don't want to lose kids or comfort, so I am letting him do full-time as it works for me. The therapist is working with me but the trauma was so bad, it's made me see everything in a different light. It's changed everything. I'm moving out in a week and my husband is trying so much to change it. I wish he would stop. Why couldn't he put this much effort in to make our marriage better? Before all the amazing sex with a woman he deemed more important than our relationship. We came into this being monogamous. Maybe if he was honest and let me do what he's doing I would agree? Who knows now? I just need advice from anyone who has gone through with this. Been a mother who gave most custody to the STB ex-husband just to move forward in life? How do I deal with his guilt and begging? I told him I don't want to hear it and actions have consequences. He broke us. What else can I do to heal from this pain? I just want to move forward and begin a new life. Too long did not read. My husband cheated. He is now very worried to lose me and have to share custody of kids. Trauma is so bad I decided to give him full custody. It's not what he expected, I guess. Figured I would try for the kids and him? I am not. How do I move forward and let him know this is real? I actually love this post, not because of the cheating, sorry to hear, but because finally someone on this sub has some self-respect. Keep going and be sure that full custody is a thing you for sure want, other than that you are doing great. He chose to lose you when he cheated. He's not sorry for cheating, he's sorry for being caught. Just remember that. He doesn't want to raise the kids, that's likely why he's panicking. You can have whatever custody of your kids you want, but I will encourage you to have regular visitation. Just be firm, sis. Tell him exactly how you're feeling. Like the part where you're granting him full custody due to your own trauma, especially with the advice given by your therapist. That is such an amazing and mature decision on your part. You recognize that your mental health is in jeopardy. Most parents don't realize that and it affects their children too as well. Plus I'm willing to bet he's more concerned that he will lose his comfort when you leave. It goes to show that if he has time to have an affair then he definitely has the time to raise his kids. Much blessings to you and please keep us updated. Men always get away with it by gaining a whole new almost child-free life. I think making him take care of his kids is fair. Keep up the therapy. Heal yourself. Keep seeing your kids as often as you can handle. Make sure you don't fall into the trap of thinking your trauma makes you a bad mother, though. You will get better and regain that capacity and you will always be a better person than he is. My parents cheated and life was hell for me. Did he learn from his parents? No. Did he feel guilty? Yes, only when he was caught. Did he think about his kids before sleeping with other? No. Did he try to save marriage when he fucked her for the first time? No. Did he cared about your feelings before being caught? No. You have your ants. I really hate how people react when a woman doesn't take full custody over her kids. Does anyone say a father hates his kids for taking part-time custody? And who says a dad can't be as a good parent as the mother? Just because the mom bore the kid, it doesn't mean the kid hasn't a dad. I wished my father had raised me. Let her live her life and don't judge her for this decision. This decision is hers, abid her ex's. Also, you can change custody. Good on you on making a safe getaway. Do not feel pressured to stay for the kids, or seek full custody if you feel he will fulfill that role better. He messed up by cheating. Good luck starting over, and great on you for walking away while you have your whole life ahead of you. He just can't stand the idea of sharing custody as his parents had it and he just can't do it. Then why did he cheat? Blatant disregard for his children if that's how he feels about joint custody. I don't have proper advice for you, but I had to comment to say I'm so proud of you for sticking to your convictions and doing everything possible to support yourself. Too many women give up on ourselves when life slaps us in the face, and don't attempt to make ourselves happy for many reasons, kids being a huge one first and foremost. You deserve to be happy, and sometimes you've got to go through a fucking gauntlet of poison arrows to get there, but fuck, is it ever worth it? Keep going, you're amazing and strong, and you will feel better for all your efforts. Big hugs, girl. There's nothing wrong with letting the kids be in the best place. Just because you're a woman doesn't mean you have to do the majority of raising them. I know people who grew up with their fathers and they are great. As long as you do your part, and if the kids choose you in the future, you're willing. Also, he cheated and chose not to work on the marriage. That's life. Don't deny your feelings of it ending just to make him happy. You're a valid person too. I'm glad you're taking all the right steps. Good for you. When a partner cheats and dreams of building a new family or a new relationship with the AP, it's never with the kids. Also, it's the partner with the kids that suffers the drop in economic security. You are better off paying him child support. The expectation for mothers to be the primary caregiver is strong. You may face stigma for voluntarily giving your partner primary custody. Ultimately, do what's right for you. Make sure the kids are loved by both of you. F what anyone else thinks. I told him he could have full custody and I'd do weekends here or there, holidays. This really hit him hard. He is freaking out. Of course he's freaking out. He was hoping to fuck around, leave you, and only occasionally see his kids and whine how courts never give men custody. You're doing the right thing for you, and that's all that matters. How do you move forward and let him know this is real? You just keep doing what you're doing. You're moving out in a week. Don't change course. Also, I am in awe how you're handling this. Definitely stay the course. He carried on with this affair and suffered no consequences. Out of the blue, his world is crashing down on him. I don't feel sorry for him. Not one bit. You know what? My original reaction to this was my defensive hackles going up for those two little girls. But it's not like you're disappearing, you'll be there. And you're leaving room for change in the future. I think you should stay the course. I applaud you. I don't know you, but I'm so proud of you. Don't believe him for a second. He knows he fucked up and wants to cover his ass. Let him be the primary caretaker, it's long overdue anyway. I would suggest, if possible, therapy for the kids as well, 'cause if they can sense it, they will be even more confused when you leave, and, if you kinda want him to get help, you can say you'll try separate and/or couples therapy. You still don't need to be in the same house, or even in a relationship. Therapy is always iffy, and sometimes doesn't work, it mostly depends on the persons. My ex cheated on me, so I understand the trauma you're talking about. The trauma felt 100 times worse while I was still with him and trying to work through it. As soon as I made the decision to leave and followed through, it felt like a massive weight was lifted from my shoulders. I took my kids with me, so can't offer advice on that side. You need to do what's best for you and your kids. Good luck. I'm sorry you're dealing with this. Don't sign away any legal custody rights, just try to set the physical custody where you want it. 50-50 legal rights lets you be involved in all the important decisions. Please just make sure you aren't doing this out of spite for him. You'll hate it later. What else can I do to heal from this pain? I think this is going to seem like some airy-fairy advice, but both meditation and yoga are very good tools for dealing with trauma. They allow you to stay centered and present in your body. There are tons of free videos on YouTube. Surviving infidelity. You are handling it like a champ. You know he is full of bullshit. Keep your head up. Don't let him cry till you feel bad. Don't let him use the kids as a shield to keep you from leaving. You already know he will. He isn't sorry for what he has done. He most likely isn't sorry for being caught, especially since he went just last weekend. He is most likely shitting his pants because you're done with the BS. He most likely thought he could talk his way out. You giving him the kids has set the tone for him, and now he is in panic mode. Of course full custody isn't what he wants. Then he has to play dad instead of playing a cheater. I really am so proud of you for sticking up for yourself and knowing your damn worth, girl. Many so's decide to stay in an unhealthy relationship for the sake of the children, only to become bitter, angry and/or depressed in the long run. Not you though. The love you have for yourself is astonishing. You are a fighter, and you will one day look back at all of this and feel normal again. It may take some time, and perhaps you'll never truly feel okay with what happened, but you worked on it, and that is wonderful. As your daughters grow older and wiser, they will be so proud of you. You have now shown them how to have self-worth and respect. I wish you the best of luck. It will be difficult, but you will get through it because you are incredibly strong and courageous. I've been in a similar situation, but without the kids. I personally believe the begging comes from a place where they don't want the outside world to view them for the dirty liar and cheat that they are, not from a place of true remorse. He'll beg and plead to keep the family together so he doesn't feel so bad about himself, and so others will see him and say, look. He's not terrible, it was a mistake. He wants to keep his family together. Unfortunately, most cheaters are just selfish. Not many truly change their ways. Remember, he's only upset he got caught. He would still be happily sneaking away with her if he hadn't been caught. I wish you the best, and hope you find the love you deserve. Good luck. Sorry this happened. Cut your husband off, brutally if need be, when he whines or begs. He created this situation. He is upset that you brought him down to earth. Time for him to put family needs before his own. It amazes me that cheaters can focus onto their selfish life while not considering the damage to their family. Let us get this right, he did not want to break up the family while he having an affair with another woman? Now he cares all of a sudden. He should have focused on his wife and made her feel desired and loved. I've been cheated on, and for me it came down to what I wanted. It doesn't matter how much he wants to keep the family together. Do you still want this man? Do you think you can move forward together with love and trust? If not, leave. The kids will be fine, with your love and support and with therapy. Life is too short, be happy. Doing something once might be a mistake. Doing it many times is a choice. This is what self-respect is. Show your daughters how to be women. This is all 100% his fault. When the girls are older, they may well decide to move in with you. He wrecked 4 lives because he wanted to get his dick wet. Let him learn that actions have consequences. Just curious, what if he refused majority custody? What happens if both parents don't want majority custody? What would a judge do in a situation like that? Anyone have any knowledge in a situation like that? He deserves nothing from you. You're a queen. I don't have any advice, but wow, you're a savage. I wish you the best. I am not going through this, but I am here for you. He got caught, so you own this. He hurt you, he did this action. He didn't think, and this is the end result now. You have the right now to take ownership and take the girls when you want. Don't have much more advice for you but you may find the Surviving Infidelity sub helpful for other people going through the same thing. Good luck on your healing. Let him have the kids and build a new life. Just because you give him full custody does not mean that you don't love them and too can have them doing weekends, etc. He will regret it for the rest of his life. Move on, sis, and good luck. You'll find someone better. First of all, a tight hug to you. You are a brave woman. You acted so mature after finding out about your husband's affair. I'm so proud of you for taking such a difficult step. Women are always expected to forgive their cheating husbands for the sake of their children. But to keep a family together, both husband and wife are required to put in effort. Your husband chose other women over you and your beautiful children. He does not deserve a second chance. He would have kept the affair going if you hadn't caught him. You're a young, strong and independent woman. You deserve a better life. You have made the best decision. Good luck. Damn, can I just say the amount of respect I have you? You handled this far better than I think I ever could. I can't fathom the pain you are going through, but I truly think you are doing what is best. This wasn't a drunken fling, still cheating and fucked up, it was a burgeoning relationship. He had a family and he chose to toss it on the flames. My only advice is for you to try and focus on your girls as much as possible. Their mom suddenly only being around weekends, holidays is going to be so hard for them. Make sure to show them so much love and compassion. Their lives are being upended too because of his selfishness. Edit. Spelling. WTF. His parents cheated and he saw how that affected his family, yet he went on to do the same thing, and he has the audacity to ask you to stay together for the kids. What a hypocritical scumbag. Did he not think about what his parents did when he was cheating? You're so strong. Keep listening to yourself. You should definitely leave and give him full custody if this is what you want. He failed you and it comes with consequences. Hey I left my emotionally abusive ex. We had a long, drawn-out, custody battle, where he ended up being the main custodial parent, and I have the weekends, 1 day a week, split holidays schedule with them. It was really traumatic for me and the kids, but time does heal. If I were to do it over again, I'd save the money, the stress, and the drama and just let him have custody with the arrangement that we have. That's why I haven't tried to change it since. I pay him child support and it's 100% worth it to me not to have to be married to him anymore. I commend you for getting into therapy, and you also might want to consider therapy for your kids as well, as you transition away from this marriage. Stay strong, and know you are not alone in this. Call me a bitter bastard, but a part of me is laughing at the fact that now he'll never be able to do the deadbeat dad, but the courts never give men custody, child support bad, whining that divorced guys like to do it, get sympathy from their next mark. Divorce is a very traumatic time, one of the hardest there is. But, the trauma need not be long-term. Most people who go on with their lives recover quite well. Trust that this will be true for you too. Even people who have been in crippling accidents that put them in wheelchairs return to their prior level of happiness in a year. I read this through twice because it was so satisfying. You are so strong to put the interests of your kids first and have the strength to admit that they would do best with their father. Not many people would admit that due to the societal pressure that women are the ones to always be the caregiver. You're clearly an amazing person and I wish you the best in life. I've not been in your position. But as your husband is more mentally stable and also originally wanted to have children in the first place, he should absolutely have custody right now. Move out, prioritize healing from this trauma, and see the children for ice cream visits on the weekends. I'm sorry the dirtbag is giving you grief for wanting to leave. You know what I haven't seen in your post or comments? I haven't seen where he's admitted he was the selfish one. In all this guilting he's doing, has he even once said he was sorry for putting his lust for another woman ahead of his wife and children's needs? Did he think you were that stupid, or he was that deceitful that he would never get caught? Or did he just think he would be able to smooth talk his way out of it and you would just be upset for a bit but then calm down and work it out? You should go post on www.survivinginfidelity.com. Firstly, I'm so sorry about what your husband has put you through. Just know, you are doing the right thing. I truly applaud you. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty for giving him full custody. I'd actually do the same thing. The kids will stay together and it can be his turn to raise them while you heal and enjoy some free time. I'm sure you'll be there for your kids anytime they need you. Good luck with everything. A friend of mine in HS was devastated when his mom left him in the family home with his serial cheating dad. I was indignant on his behalf, until my older sister explained that his mom did it to make sure he had a home and a dad. Apparently mom had put dad through med school and then stopped working to raise the kids so dad could focus on medicine, and later she found out his affairs. And dad has told her if she left, he would cut her off without a dime until the courts forced him to. So she finally found a job, packed her bags, kissed her boys and left them where their dad would have to pay for food, clothes, college. Appa's doing the right thing. And I am really impressed.